about to run. You up in here? I don't think the homie up in here. Sending the listen, man. Just rebuilt the rotation. It's the same rotation, man. Same rotation. High key. So without further ado, all right, go take a shower.
How long did the game go? When you started?
48 minutes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so it's like.
Can you make it 10 minutes?
No, I mean I could, but I'm not about to.
Can you make it 20 minutes?
It's 12 minutes a quarter.
You just go for a biking team?
What? No.
Why?
Because I'm in the finals.
What?
I'm in the finals.
Are you gonna watch?
Yeah, I ain't going no bike routine when you was in the finals. I sat there and watched. Yeah, I did watch when you was in the finals. You wouldn't know. You was at home.
This home?
No.
Marathon?
Yeah,
You just did it?
probably.
What was you doing?
Yep, did it right. That was the right thing to do.
Why?
I don't know, but I know the right thing to do now is to get some music popping.
The team preparing for
Like
perhaps
Zion.
its biggest game of the season so far.
Like a lion in Zion. Why he in the shower?
Well, is that here?
Yep. Yep. You see my team captain,
Basketball's biggest
LeBron
stage, the
James.
NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. And on tap
You
tonight,
can
it's
talk
the
like you want.
Warriors going up against Baltimore. This is Kevin Harlan.
Yeah,
I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.
No, he's not a bad
And David
person,
Aldridge will be
but
reporting from the
he ain't
sideline.
on your team.
Hey, Nate.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue.
Yeah, all day. Some people's job is to just talk smack about basketball players all day.
And for the
Skip
playoffs,
Bayless.
one and done. He says
His
there's a
name's not
reason
Skip
to
Bayless.
tune into every
All the coaches skip.
the college tournament in 63 games.
All the
gets
coaches
more
skip.
TV money than we do in our entire regular
Yeah,
season.
Stephen A. Smith.
The more
He's
TV
playing Casey's team. They're three-time champions. They're the ones who beat
It's
up.
not to like. Everything makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Less the
They
players,
beat
more
up.
practice time, and all the
Now he
things
got
you start.
13.
Maybe DA less is more.
Yeah, they kicked her out of the playoffs.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now.
Whole year. They got rid all season now.
Davis is out there with Williamson.
Everybody did.
Then it's Paul George.
Except for me.
And it's Doncic in at the
And you
point.
can't skip it. You gotta go through the whole off-season, make sure you keep all your players, bring in some new players if you want to bring some new ones in. Bring in the rookies, practice, train them up a little bit, and then the season starts. Season 82 games. So 82 games all year. The 16 best teams wind up in the playoffs. Alright, and out of them 16 best teams, these are the best six this year. Some teams ain't never made this far. The guys beat. Who just shot that? Terrence Williams? How is Terrence Williams starting? Why is Harden not starting? Poole not starting? Why is Paul George not playing the third? No. And I ain't never been in the finals before. But that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Let me tell you the truth. About whenever I played on an organized team, I only played on the team 5 times. I won 4 championships. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I played on the team 5 times. And I'm talking about in real life. I done played on 5 teams and won 4 championships in basketball. No, not in the NBA. Summer league. It was mostly summer league. Oh, it's all in New Jersey. The 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't the best guy on none of these teams. I don't even remember who was the best guy. Them first 3 I got, the best guy changed every team. There were different teams every time. That last time, I'm pretty sure the best player on our team was Drew. Didn't you go in the shower? Yeah, go in the shower. You ain't even done in the shower yet. Tell me how you wash your hair. You don't even know how to wash your hair. No.
the three. That one's not going to go. And
The score was 0-0 rather left, but no, that's 5-0. Nah, the team that I'm playing beat y'all, took y'all out. They took y'all out. Y'all out. Y'all home. Yeah, y'all not playing again until next season.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Hero passes.
Get him, Braun. Pop him, her hero.
Hero, no good.
Yeah, all of them are home.
Doncic with it. Picked up by
No,
Hero.
that's cheating.
Sure. It's holding
Because
by
then you can't do a different team.
Nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Can y'all stop? Matter of fact, fuck this.
Warriors missing.
You ain't even gonna eat it. You gonna lick it, taste it, and then put it and throw it away. I'm like, I don't like it. Huh, go upstairs.
2 minutes in.
Yeah, we about to go upstairs with your little brother.
Wide open. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Stop the run. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Christie.
It took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket against
Hero against George. Shoots over Hero. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Christie. Pass to Hero. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. George with the bucket.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. In his mid-range, Jay continues to just torch defenses night in and night out.
Christie against Doncic. Christie the pass to James. For Davis. Here's Christie. He can't get it to go. And Baltimore going the other way now. Outside, Davis. Doncic outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Logan on the back of the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
James outside, lets it fly from 18, and he pops that one in. LeBron's got his second basket.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. James outside. Outside Hero. Target with his 3.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. I've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man, Williamson.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
from Capella. Baltimore leading by 5. Pass to Davis. On the wing, George. Shoots over Hero. And that one comes up a bit short.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson, it is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. James outside. Passes it to Christie. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And that's the thing. That's why he's the top guy all the time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Doncic passes to Davis. Down low. Here's Williamson, and Capella sends it back. George against Hero. In the corner, it's James. Good on the bucket. James has got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Doncic. He dishes it to Williamson. On the wing, Doncic. Over Christie, 2 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. LeBron outside. Up top, Hero. Christie against Davis. Christie can't make it. Baltimore shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Siakam misses. Warriors shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. James, the pass to Christie. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for LeBron. Reddish comes in for Hero. And it's Sharp in for Christie. Then for Baltimore, Kuminga's come in for Williamson. James Harden comes in for George. And Poole subbed in for Luka Doncic. Siakam finds Harden. That one goes. Count it. And Baltimore leads by 3.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Back to Butler. The 3. Ayton trying to break free. And Jimmy Butler with the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
Harden the pass to Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Butler dishes to Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Warriors, Reddish at the line for 2. is off. And Baltimore going the other way now. Kuminga down low. Defended by Butler. Kuminga, no good. Now, here's Reddish. Defense is right there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Warriors. Reddish. 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Williamson is checked in for Baltimore. Luka Doncic comes in for James Harden. That one is no good.
A lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Tries it from 9. Mobley with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Butler, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Doncic. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And Baltimore leads by 1.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
He's with it. Working on Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. That shot misses. Good D by Williamson. Dishes it to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And so confident, he even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Baltimore. He misses the free throw.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
He hits the second from the line. 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Hayes. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they got that one early on. It's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
And Williamson throws it down.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball. Good guys.
Butler finds Mobley. Butler with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic looking it over. Over Hayes. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Bulls. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing.
And the Warriors win possession here. 6-point game on the floor for Baltimore. Paul George is out there with Williamson. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Outside, George. Here's Embiid. And no good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Butler passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. He feeds it to Love. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Williamson in the post. Nobody near George. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. George has got the lead up to 9 now for Baltimore. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sharp. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He locks up the alley-oop pass.
And this is
And then it was the mobile 1 drive. Well worth a second look.
and putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. Off target at the rim. Now, here's Shaw. Defended by George. Steps back and fires. And it's Sharp missing. Baltimore leading by 7. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. That one drops for us.
This is why you can't give Juice a goal. He can get it done.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Mobley left side. Just 5 to shoot. And he recovers it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Ayton's checked in for Love. Ole comes in for Mobley. And Hero subbed in for Sharp. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Baltimore. Outside, George. Loads it up for Williamson.
Nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Timeout called for the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
James is checked in. Ball to pass to LeBron. Outside Hero. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
George, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Hero. The pass to Aiden. For Davis, 6 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. For Baltimore, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. No one covered. George has got the lead up to 14 now for Baltimore.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13, the good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Pass to Hero. Shot to stop the run. And the Warriors miss again.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Embiid, the pass to Williamson. Tips it up. Williamson on the foul. Williamson's got 12 points in the game.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Harden against Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Christie's checked in for Hero. LeBron passes the ball. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. It'll be his second foul of the game. Baltimore making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Here's Ayton. Five to shoot. Here's LeBron. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, he just gets the contact and the front.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Warriors in possession here. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Passes to Christie. Back to LeBron. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Ayton. Oh, look, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Siakam against James. Counted. Siakam's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Christie. They get it back. Ball kicks to LeBron. And there's the pass to Ayton. And that one goes long.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Wings in the driver's seat. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's coming over this crowd.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Warriors. Reddish comes in for Christie. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Poole's checked in. Throw good, Siakam. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron outside. Over Davis. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D tag.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Warriors. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Throw good, Siakam. Second free throw, no good.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
To Reddish. Poole against Gilgeous-Alexander. James wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's the teardrop. Harden, that's good. Harden's got his second bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Passes it to Capella. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Capella missing. Baltimore leading by 18. Inside, it's stolen by Reddish. He kicks to James. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Siakam. And here is Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Embiid, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to LeBron. On deep. That one, no good. And Baltimore going the other way now. On the wing, Harden. That shot off the mark. Good D by James. Tries to save it and out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Then for Baltimore, Kuminga's come in for Embiid, and Luka Doncic subbed in for James Harden. Here's Poole. On the wing, Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, what determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
For Baltimore, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw good from Doncic. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mobley, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Gilgeous-Alexander. All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Sharp. Poke loose. Pass to Reddish. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Bullets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here's Doncic. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Can they get it? Mobley misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The three from Poole. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Reddish, one shot.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Doncic, no good. The Warriors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Well, their pass it to Sharp. He's with it. And here is Mobley, covered by Siakam. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Doncic. Baltimore shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Basket good. Kuminga's got 4 this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Reddish. Defense right on him. Clock at 4. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. Heroes checked in for Hayes.
Tyler Hero.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Sharp. Now, Hero. Mobley outside. To the paint. Here's Sharp, and he converts the layup. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Doncic outside. Second chance shot. Siakam left side. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Baltimore in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Baltimore, they've taken this opening game by storm, playing championship-level ball on both ends of the floor. If the first half is any indication of what this series will be like, we may be in for a show. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good sportsmanship, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete consistently. I'd like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
An NBA championship. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Clint Capella is out there with Ayton. Then there's Christie, and it's LeBron James, and it's Hero into the two-guard. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Christie. Baltimore with the rebound. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic dishes to George. Now here's Kuminga. He's covered by Ayton. George, that's a two-pointer, and it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. James, the pass to Christie. Lets it fly. That's good on the jump shot. Christie's got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kuminga kicks to Doncic. Davis has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hero passes to James. Here's Christie. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Warriors. Then for Baltimore, Embiid comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. James outside. The 15-footer. Baltimore with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The 3 for Doncic. And James pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, George. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Williamson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Capella. Pass to Hero. Capella against Embiid. And the pass to LeBron. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 16.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
Pass to Davis. And here's George. Again, the miss by Baltimore. LeBron outside. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Over Davis. And it's LeBron missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Baltimore. Williamson finds Embiid. That one good for 2. He has 6.
Well, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
There's Hero with the 3. The shot, no good. And Baltimore going the other way now. And he recovers it. Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Baltimore with the ball. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
8 for 2.
Baltimore shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. George with the ball. He's got 12. Back to Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hero on the wing. Back to James. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. On the wing, James. Unable to get that one. Baltimore shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Davis. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevin Love comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Bull in for DeAndre Ayton. And a switch here also for Baltimore. James Harden. He's checked in for Doncic. And both free throws good for Davis. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Warriors call it.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Timeout called the Warriors. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
for your last two.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Hero. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Here's George. The Warriors pull it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Warriors making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
LeBron James. 1 shot.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now the pass to Davis. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Reddish the pass to Love. Now here's Reddish. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reddish has got 9.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
George finds Harden. Now here's Love. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Bull. And the wide open shot from Reddish misses the 3. Baltimore leading by 23. Williamson kicks to Harden. Back to Williamson. Feeds it to Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Evan Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Bull. Pools checked in for Baltimore.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
LeBron outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Baltimore with the ball. Harden looking it over and stolen by Butler. Goes up and slam dunk by Butler.
A do-it-all guy for several teams now. Jimmy buckets in full effect.
Williamson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. George is checked in for Baltimore. Doncic comes in for Poole. Good on the second free throw. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks to Reddish. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Back to Williamson. No good that time. Good D by LeBron. The Warriors shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Passes it to Mobley. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
LeBron against George. Embiid trying to break loose. They retain possession. And he's able to get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting for Baltimore. Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Hayes is checked in for James. All free throws good from Doncic. The Warriors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Reddish dishes to Mobley. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Reddish. And so Doncic will bring it up for Baltimore. For 3, it's rebounded by Hayes.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As crafty as they come, George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George. Siakam is checked in for Vanderbilt. And he makes the first but misses the second. Warriors shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Baltimore leading by 23. To the middle, here's Williamson. Mobley with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over George. Buried from 15 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
Williamson in the post. Mobley's there. And it's Williamson missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the basket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Baltimore shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Doncic kicks to Harden. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
First personal foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Siakam at the line for 2.
Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Siakam hits them both. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Baltimore on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Paul George. Zion Williamson is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Harden in at the 2-guard spot.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
How are these niggas beating me by 23 points? Are you kidding me? At home? You getting beat by 21 points, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I should have sat here and watched this.
Were you playing?
No. I'm about to put Kerr in charge. That's my coach, man. How we losing my play this at home? 3-time defending champions. Huh? We're at home. We're in my town. My team's town. We're in our arena. Our fans. This is ridiculous, man. I'm guessing Jimmy fouled out. No, it's dark outside. All right, we're gonna go outside and stand out there. Yep. Bye. No. No. Because no. Nope. Oh, tomorrow's gonna rain? Nice. Because I like when it's cool. Oh my God. How are y'all down 21 points, bro? How are y'all down 21 points?
How are we down 21 points, bruh? Bruh. Hey, bruh. Bruh. Who are you talking to? Bro over here.
There's no one there.
Who are you talking to? Are you?
It's something y'all made up. Y'all made this up. How is he making that? Because we down 22 points in the first game. I'm going to shower. Back the house.
My whole now is alive. Mamma mia! I'm Chef Elisa Reynolds, and I'm hitting the road, searching for soul food. Let's get it.
In this competition, you'll cook and taste, and you'll judge in secret.
Come with me as I travel and taste the nation. I'm in food paradise.
Chris Forte comes in for James Harden.
Enjoy the next 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Son, where'd you find
Yesterday?
Now she's addicted to that 4-4 line. She wanna get looser. She wanna be exclusive to that 4-4 line. First shooter. Now she's addicted to that 4-4 you know that fitness, was it all that fitness? It's from old and sippish. You figure out all my physics. So go to my life, no Christmas. And look at my words and flip it. No loving new hot, just spinach. Money's as real, like it was spit. She did with the honey, she's red with the honey, she's know that she coming, she get it. We're kind of the tree that put us in favor, she's living a natural mystic. I'm bobbing the bopper, she's slapping the bopper, the butter and big. Available, edible, upper, she hopping the sub of the fish. Speaking of devil, exposing the cookies and bones, the stuff that you run in stitches. That's the movie, the Judah, the Buddha, the sense of the Buddha, the fit. Excuses, she wanna get looser. She wanna be exclusive to that 4-4 First shooter. Now she's addicted to that 4-4 line. She wanna get looser. She wanna be exclusive to that 4-4 First shooter. Now she's addicted to that 4-4
Will be a comfortable win for them in game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game. And what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for them. They won't be able to just run away with the championship tonight. They should establish themselves as a strong team early in the series.
And watch them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Pascal Siakam.
Every time he shot, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't,
Forget Me not even ask it. Expression model with a soda bottle. Keep my own bottle as a ratchet. Now keep it spitting. Brick name with that Kool-Aid color. Kill everything that it matches. I can't so prep with that phone grip. The KBA, that's a man. I keep a tone down like a barbarian. And I all stretch like it's mad. Shoot across this nigga that's only together. Kill it from every motion and form that lack. I'm sitting from every turn and roll with a habit. Bitch, you niggas the soul of bad. Speaking of the devil, you know you bad. Shit, on the medical, no of the savage. Believe me, these bitches and see these bitches. You figure you're happy, you think it's magic. They had you in the car, the cars and lacking. Someone wanna bang with none of the blasting. Thinking this is the game and long expanded. Wiping tints off, you want a napkin. Send the shivers with your brains, it was off in the casket. You know what you lacking. Bitch, you know what you lacking. You know what you lacking. Bitch, you know what you lacking.
But y'all was in the front, red ranger. The only thing you took is a finger. You want me to take the game banger. Yeah, hey, bitch, hey, hold up, danger. Tell me don't be fucking with the strangers. But y'all was in the front, red ranger. The only thing you trigger is a banger. You want me to think I'm a game banger. I took it to the back and I banged her. Find it funny how the rest of the gangster can't lose at the motherfucking fact. Nigga turn the volume to the max. If you sing the wrong tune, we attack. But the motherfucking ghouls where we at. Bring a nigga to the doom with the gap. We return in the rooms, they tune with the rap. Hit him with the bottom boom, little phone, take a nap. Pull up in the afternoon, just a tune with a rap. Cause when we come through with the strap, bitch, danger. Talk about me fucking with the strangers. We always in the front, red ranger. The only thing you trigger is a banger. Tricking wrong way, you think I'm a gang banger. I take it to the back and I banged her. But I'm funny how the rest of they gangster, nigga.
My name not Uncle Sam, but the same thought you was with. Like they come back and snitch. She tell me all of your plans. He ain't gon' play who? Get top with that blam. Now you in the jam. I swear this fucking chopper got kicked. So you went to spam. Now you in the can. I know your mama told you never tell a bitch shit. I got a lot of bodies, but still want the dick. I'm Willa Bond and Seminole. We finna make a hit. When you download this, it'll make your mind overload quick. Oh shit, yeah, buddy, you an overdose. We too lit. Damn, buddy, why your bitch overheard with the click? No this, that's the definition of a hoe. She gotta go. She a pro addict, she a co addict. Let that bitch alone, man. I'm telling you, she ain't shit.
Bitch, danger. Talk about me fucking with the strangers. We always in the front, red ranger. The only thing you trigger is a banger. Tricking wrong way, you think I'm a gang banger. I took it to the back and I banged her. I find it funny how the rest of they gangster, nigga. Press me the wrong way, pop out like a switchblade. Can't come around gang cause you with bitch. They speak on my name like I am a grease. Play your bitch, pause a replay. Suck on my balls, block a Kimbe. Stick over a sucker, I need my grip. Get on your knees, I am a sis. My heart goes something like a liquid. Bitch, I just bounce out the south. For all my brothers, I'm popping shit out. Bitch, I just pop in the south. For all my brothers, I'm knocking shit down. She wanna 6'9", but I am not a clown. 12 wanna catch me, I'm not around. Your mama wanna have me, I'ma say now. You can have the block, I'm keeping the town.
I got guns, pussy and shoved up. Yeah, utility bill, don't do it like it's just pole popping. Bad fuck, we don't call right. I got guns, pussy and shoved up. Yeah, utility bill, Microsoft with that dot box and a lockbox, got a passcode. Yeah. Masked up like a ninja, she masked up like a Nostradamus. She masked up with her ass up, no distance with that only wonder. Keep it G like it's holy water. She dropped the box like a melody. I beat the drip and she diving. Then back in the box like a match. Wait, don't knock it, just cold popping. Bad phone, we don't cold robbing. Pass code up a staff load, got a pass code for that global profit. Microsoft with that dot box and a lock box, got a pass code. She ate the apple like she came, got her pussy wet like a bathrobe. Guns, pussy and shoved up. Yeah, utility bill, don't do it like it's just pole popping. Bad fuck, we don't call robbing. Guns, pussy and shoved up. Yeah, utility bill, Microsoft with that dot box and a lock box, got a pass code. Yeah. fall. Shot the shit down when the bodies gon' fall. Play the school, 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 play the school. Shot the shit down when the bodies gon' fall. Shot the shit down when the bodies gon' fall. Shot the shit down when the bodies gon' fall. Shot the shit down when the bodies gon' fall. Play the school, 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 Father to the floor, ride with it, put your teeth into it, put the lips into it, ain't no least in it, shorty ass, she looking at me alright, she wanna be that wanna ride, introduce that kid tonight, finger popping that lock girl, show the fuck with that club girl, show a nigga that work girl, can't let him make it hurt girl. like I'm out the dumper. I pull up and run out. I pull up and know I ain't pulling my. Badass a leader, she got some fine features, baby girl a keeper. She a diva, badass a leader, she got some fine features, baby girl a keeper. She a diva, badass a leader, she got some fine features, baby girl a keeper. She a diva, badass a leader, she got some fine features, baby girl a keeper. Hey, little Miss Bliss, give me a kiss, give me a shot, Teddy, don't miss. With Mandy Rose, beam down your sentence, I'm the man like Becky Lynch, tougher than Beth Phoenix. Tony Storm, I know some tricks, I hang with some pricks, kill some ride kicks, drinking till I kill my kidneys, traumatized, my stable ain't with me, Melina, maybe both me at my O's up, Lena. She be extra, she barbaric like Sarah, Tony Storm, the vibes, Brittany Thunder. Young and Bel Air, I'll be a lover, chain of days, look like my brother, Sonny the Bill, ain't on nothing, I'm cuddling up with Mandy Rose, gave Amber a chance, and she froze my divas, deep pros, man, Candy Hartwell at an NXT show, she a keeper, damn, she a diva, badass a leader, she got some fine features, baby girl a keeper, she a diva, badass.
Yo, is this the right mic? Are y'all motherfuckers still here?
She a diva, neck like a drill.
I just see me an outlaw in the building. Dark Wolf in the building. That's crazy. Shout out to Outlaw. Dark Wolf, you straight too, man. Dark Wolf, whatever happened to that girl we used to watch? Not the first one, that second one. I don't know what's up with the first one. She's straight. That's crazy, man. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, we've been doing a lot down here, man. Shout out to y'all for pulling up. Hey, hold on. We're supposed to be leaving us out of here. GG. Yeah, we got slapped. I ain't happy about it. We ain't make the necessary adjustments. We're going to take on the V-Rails, though. All right. What the fuck is that? Here we go. Bring the boy out.
All these fucking snitches, no remorse, go to witness. Burning up some dishes, burning pockets on the court. Then I got court on the force, then a couple sticks. Gotta keep that torch in my bridges. Make a nigga march overboard to the fishes. Been winning from the start, so it's nothing to the finish. I'm saying that he hard, so this stuff I'm about to give it. If you can't give me hard, then I ain't fucking with it. You fucking with my heart, but it's already missing. That shit got me from the start, now that's how you handle business. You feel it in a tart with a sip of Hershey kisses. Really what I'm trying to say, got some little bitches. You don't think I'm choosing any bitches, no shit. Damn niggas so sick, cold with a slow twist. Cold with they so slick.
We are celebrating the end of season.
Niggas, take your fucking soul, nigga. Y'all know what I'm on. Nobody want the bones, baby. Got my fucking telephone down, going down. It's a fucking soul down. Going down in the pen, I can see they fucking shit. I'ma say that shit again, little nigga. I ain't playing. The niggas in the pen, I can see they fucking kids, and I really mean to sit. I see some fucking shit. They like he so fucking lit. I don't need no fucking bitch. I was at my lowest point and hit my target, hit my target. I was at my lowest point and hit my target, real shit. Trying to get a meal so I can pay my mama's bill, bitch. Trying to make a meal and pay for all my mama's meal, bitch. Fucking deal, independent of some fucking real shit. I'm too fucking real for these niggas better for the bitch. My brother my mother and I'm turning on my first kill. Keep it well, we stay in the fucking field, bitch. I'm the most electrifying thing outside the death row. With a murder charge, they tryna put me on death row. Niggas wanna act swag, hard ain't son, yeah. I tell them that it's evil turn, it ain't my time, yeah. I was raised in my streets, I'ma die in my project. And I'm known for head busters, but I bang that my set. So listen, shake this shit, I can make the bitch get flipped at a tail off your roof, big cat fucking ligament. Anything that I want, dog, I got it. It's like I got an ATM machine in my pocket. That's right, baby, no shitty cash. You can cash to wipe my ass. Run up in the bank with a saw off in the stocking ass. You got the bank, I'll stop it fast. Run up on me with a ski mask and die with a hockey mask. I'm known to make squad. They call me Mike Myers, a.k.a. Miles Myers. Snap your head fist neck, spit retarded insect. Teaching me they fast forward shit, eject. Blowing Rose Valley, my lifestyle's like T-Sex. It's Doc Mob like T-Rex, fucking we sex. Ready Reek, why they started the homie, I'm popping that homie. Just get down like the cops on the homie. With the hand on the homie, I terminate the Glock on the homie. With popping the homie, why he mean mugging? And why he sitting front? And why he screaming out his stain like he mean something? And why he leaking out his brains like he teaching something? I'm the train man, Ali's corner. Fuck the referee, call up a corner, but he's the corner. It's for my little niggas hugging the corner. Try eating up all the spinach, so fuck you all the finish.
Don't look at me! You're spoiling it, man! You're breaking your own rules! You're pulling too much time!
Jimmy, how we doing?
65! What's happening?
Don't worry, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's great.
On the road with appearance. But you just hit the business. I got money that's in attendance. Body got disappearing. Support the road with appearance. But you just hit the business. I got money that's in attendance. Body got disappearing. That body got disappearing. That body got disappearing. Bitch, you just hit the business. I got money that's in attendance. Support the road with appearance. Bitch, you just hit the business. That body got disappearing. I got money that's in attendance. Slappers and glass folks. There's a glass with the shoes and flow. On the loop, let's make it go. On the loop, let's make it substance. When I go, what you see me fuck. That nigga go spread the cup. Off nobody, don't need no love. Bitch, I'm nobody, don't need no money. I'm a lover, that humble cut it. Inside you so talking money. Ain't no love on that, leave you love it. Support of my whole appearance. Cause bitch, you just here for business. And money don't need no witness. Don't need no snitches. The streets they don't need no bitches. Disagree and the fleet of mistress. And the team that gon' feed on bitches. Watch your street for your people slipping. I did so we gon' kick you pimpin'. We gon' leg it when hoes flippin'. And your kick that look at the
Everybody the players biscuit. Said that they got a poor appearance. Cause it's supposed to be some money, yeah. On them up with appearance. Bitch, I'm just in the business. I got money that's in attendance. Everybody got disappearing. So bought them up with appearance. Bitch, I'm just in the business. I got money that's in attendance. Everybody got disappearing. Everybody got disappearing. Everybody got disappearing. Bitch, I'm just in the business. I got money that's in attendance. So part of my good appearance. This bitch, I'm just in the business. That body, I disappearing. I got money that's in attendance.
Making a meal magical isn't hard. It just needs the right recipe. Take that dinner that finally happened. Add a mystery dish. And top it off with ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. There you have it. A recipe for magic. To discover more magic, click or tap the banner now. Imagine you've booked a dazzling vacation home perfect for your honeymoon.
Nice.
The house has it all. A pool, a spectacular view, and also the weird owner who lives behind the locked door in the hallway.
Hey, no, I can assure you I shan't be watching you during your stay, so why even bring it up?
Nope, we're leaving.
When you'd like a romantic vacation getaway instead of having to get away from your vacation, it matters where you stay. At Hilton, you can expect accommodations that meet your expectations. Hilton, where to stay.
A new option in 5G home internet is now at Metro by T-Mobile at a price you'll love, and word is getting around. Now at Metro, get 5G home internet for $20 a month with autopay for qualifying affordable connectivity program customers on any phone plan. No annual contract or credit check, taxes and fees included. Visit your neighborhood Metro store today. Limit 1 ACP discount per household. Visit metrobytmobile.com/ACP for eligibility info and details. Check availability for home internet. Gateway purchase required without autopay, $5 more. Sales tax and regulatory fees included in monthly plan price.
I'm the type to get a room and book it in a minute. Getting lit and getting linen and my dealer's independent. But I'm Brock with the belt, it ain't about to get defended. Catch a case, I get acquitted. Catch a charge when on my pivot. They gon' put it on the line, then it's time to get them digits. Got a twitch, come for a visit. Got a bitch that foreign, is it? That's what this supposed to get you. If you got it, you should spend it. And I'ma spend it with you, cause I'm a real nigga. And you can't take it with you, cause how did you bada boom, realest guy inside the room? What the real things in the world, yeah. You, now what are the real things in the world, yeah. What are the real things in the world, yeah. You, now what are the real things in the world, yeah. What got options of cotton, satin, and silk. When I fuck your ass on room. And hardcore hennies. Retirement home. Cause that's what I do. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster, I'm a monster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster. Ghosts, break bread with Malcolm, so if heaven had an alibi and left and found him. Yeah, it's Shumba, died for Patrice Lumumba, can't assume the lead. Dog, got beats and futures, streets of music. Live poor, I eat consumers. Yeah, a hard knock life, let them reach the ruler. Eat the ruler, they just police polluters. Not subjected to the law without peace, we shooters. Excuse losers, run shine to beat your cruisers. Hoovers, die for the way we shooters. The man with powder, it's the land of valor with source and power. Extort the tower, survive the drugs. Our niggas survive the slugs. And die a thug, it's more for the lives with love. Died it all. Best just apply it in law, cause your government supplied it all. Nigga, I'm a monster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster, I'm a monster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster. Something like a mean type breed, never crying. I'm sweating for making niggas bleed. Got just whole artists cause I keep MCs. Quick delivery, broadband flow, MP3s. Download how I download, no homo. Loads of that floss, I'm a boss on the low. Potency of the stuff, the theme so stuck. And for that quick buck, so what's up with the uncut? Gets heavy, but you play the world like some nunchucks. Bang on SB, nigga, none other. Take advice from the flicker, there's your guns in your butter. Fuck the chain and them brains with them business in the gutter. Put them on, take them off. If a nigga tryna floss, expose him cause he soft, pay the cost to be the boss. Expose him cause he soft, pay the cost to be the boss. Yeah, expose him cause he soft, pay the cost to be the boss. Yeah, I'm a monster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster, I'm a monster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Yo, niggas is really up, monsters rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster, I'm a monster. Some niggas is really up in monsters, losing their Oscars for what you telling us. Some niggas is really up in monsters, rolling with monsters, hosting the lobster.
Making a meal magical isn't hard. It just needs the right recipe. Take that dinner that finally happened. Add a mystery dish. And top it off with ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. There you have it. A recipe for magic. To discover more magic, click or tap the banner now. Summer just got a lot more fun. Introducing the new Starbucks Chocolate Java Mint Frappuccino drink. This cool, chocolatey, minty treat will have you smiling with every sip. So live it up and order yours in the Starbucks app. Dove chocolate helps to uplift and appreciate women everywhere, every day, whether they're a gesture to a loved one or a gift to yourself. Unwrapping these silky smooth promises made with high-quality cacao lets you celebrate yourself and the people in your life. Unwrap, uplift with Dove chocolate. Click or tap the banner to learn more.
Discover the bold taste of Doritos Dinamita Chile Limon, bursting with a spicy kick of chilies and a tangy lime flavor. These rolled tortilla chips are guaranteed to wake up your taste buds. Take snack time to another level with this bold flavor experience. Doritos, try another angle. Tap the banner to try Doritos Dinamita Chile Limon today. Hey, major. I'm a crash rager with major, smoking by the nature. My picture ain't flavor. I'm a lung taker, major with a knee breaker, game changer. I fuck a major. Hey, and this sport shit like a Laker, fucking Slayer. We chanting at the rager, mindless behavior. Do me a favor, go upside a nigga head, dishing on major. Call me Mr. Suit. I'm a proof like I got my beef from the white tree. Man, it loves too true. Trying to ignite a few like Major knows you. Walking nigga, really smell like you. Nigga, get a clue, ain't a rager if we can't slide through. And all my boys who need a boom trying to come through. My money good, your money pussyfoot. You ain't misunderstood, you under major foot. Heard you niggas having a party over here. You didn't invite us over here, no fear. We here, top tier, no puppeteer. We like the musketeers, on you like the Buccaneers. Major, once you gone, then you out of here. Hey, I'm a crescent rager with majors. Mother nature, my papers ain't flavor. I'm a lung taker, major with the knee breaker, game changer. I fuck with major, I'm a crescent rager with majors. Mother nature, my papers ain't flavor. I'm a lung taker, major with the knee breaker, game changer. I fuck with major. Stepping in this bitch, like what the fuck is that? My nigga saying fuck King's leg in the back. Major give these hoes a heart attack. Teddy a smooth nigga with the pack, always smoking gas. Man, go need out a switch now. Jackie didn't invite your ass. Major know we smoke gas, but know we on that. Second chance, girl, know we ain't giving out chances like that. Words stop the fact, say it. Major know we on your ass. I'm a crash a rager with major. Smoking mother nature. My papers ain't flavors. I'm a gun taker. Major with the knee breaker. Game changer. I fuck with major. 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 Hey.
couple homies that they switch up. Got a couple people that they switch up. Fans wanna talk, never switch up. Dirty right to your eyes, watch it switch up. Switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek, switch up. Switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek, watch it switch up. Got a couple homies that they switch up. Got a couple people that they switch up. Fans wanna talk, never switch up. Dirty right to your eyes, watch it switch up. Switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek, switch up. Switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek, watch it switch up.
Been an OG since day one. If you wanna fight, then say something. Not really with that fake stuff. You should know by now that I don't bluff. Always gotta go hard when the beat drop. Train every night, my fate never gonna stop. Nobody ready for the bomb, I'm gonna drop. Don't touch the button, I'm not a brother fall. I'm the original. You just a fraud. You give me a jersey with my last name. Never been worried about the fame. Like 2K, I'm in the game. I say the real ones, I don't mess with lane. I'm the best, there ain't no competition. Always with the same team, I'm never switching. All you see is lights when I come around. Not mainstream, I'm staying underground. I'm a dog, you won't find me in the town. Anywhere I go, I shut it down. You're looking lost, now you won't be found. Drop 81, you can call me Kobe. Now I'm using the force, everyone can know me.
First of all, I'm the one and only. Ain't nobody that can put it on me. I've been riding through the city, yeah, I'm so deep. In the hood, you can find me with an OB. I ain't a baby, but your lady trying to spoil me. I'm the plan at the ghetto, don't fool me. Off my mind and it's out of his land. Pick up the artillery shell, lay it top of my head. I'm on 50, 100 grand, better give it a bands. And I know you're gonna die to see I capture the man. Like, whoa, oh man, oh man. I don't need a mic or even a mic stand. Look at number one, that's where I stand. Don't get mad cause I do what you can. Switching and flipping it, I've been gripping and hitting and zipping it up. If you fall down, who pick you up? Nobody. Exactly what I thought, boy, you were nobody. And when it comes to rapper, you ain't caught nobody. I ain't even lying, and you think that I'm playing? Think such a joke? I'ma grab a rope and get one of your boats, put them on a boat, and then I tie a rope all around their neck. Of course they're gonna choke. What's next? Throw them out the boat. Play take death. Yes, I do the most. What would you expect? Got a couple homies that they switch up. Got a couple people that they switch up. Fans wanna talk, never switch up. Roll right to your eyes, watch it switch up. Switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek. Switch up, switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek, watch it switch up. Got a couple homies that they switch up. Got a couple people that they switch up. Fans wanna talk, never switch up. Roll right to your eyes, watch it switch up. Switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek. Switch up, switch up, switch up. Left cheek, right cheek, watch it switch up.
Making a meal magical isn't hard. It just needs the right recipe. Take that dinner that finally happened. Add a mystery dish. And top it off with ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. There you have it. A recipe for magic. To discover more magic, click or tap the banner now. Finally, your vacation has arrived. And it's completely fine that you didn't book a hotel that accepts pets. Your beloved dog will be fine staying home with a random dog sitter. What's your dog ever done for you? Let you be the big spoon? Doesn't say anything about the shocking amount of selfies you take at home? Oh, your favorite pants.
Nope.
other side.
Fire in the trap. Got all these niggas looking at that ass. Doing bigs. The fire in the trap. Got all these bitches hating at that ass. Doing bigs. There's a fire in the trap. There's a fire in the trap. Fire in the trap. Fire in the trap. There's a fire in the trap. Fire in the trap, nigga. Looking at that ass, nigga. That booty make me wanna throw some cash on that fire, bitch. And no boy, she wear designer shit. Coco shoes, she ain't about that shit. Yeah, I'm about that bitch. So some dudes to get that about that shit. Cause I know you gon' be proud of it. Just know I'm about that shit. When I pull up, I pull the Johnny bitch. Knock it out, Ronda Rousey bitch. Stress, man. I won't buy a sack. Must not be for your racks, nigga. You got fire from the trap. And you ain't get hired back. You ain't get hired, but you down it on my dick. And the nigga bounce me some outfit. That's it. I'ma take her up, she got some round hit. Going down when we ain't making nothing. I seen it so big, I thought she got to push her baby. There's a fire in the trap, nigga. So watch your back. Got all these niggas staring at that ass. What you doing, bitch? It's a fire in the trap. Got all these bitches beating on that ass. What you doing, bitch? There's a fire in the trap. There's a fire in the trap. Fire in the trap. Fire in the trap. There's a fire in the trap. There's a fire in the trap, nigga.
You lucky for a nickel! Fuck out of here! I thought you loved me! Here's my baby! My fucking gonna get ass! My role! You always give me! And you want me to fuck a fucking dumbass nigga? That's a dumb nigga! You will fucking leave me!
How you gon' leave me for some dumb nigga?
They're expected to select Victor Wembanyama with the first pick in the draft, so it feels like it all really starts at 2. How do you see the second and third pick shaking out here?
Malika, on the night of the lottery, I would have told you Brandon Miller is the clear favorite to be the number 2 pick in the draft. Based on what the front office there had seen from his games and from the video, they were very, very high on Brandon Miller. Scoot Henderson has done a very good job of positioning himself to make that more of a conversation in the Charlotte front office with the workout that he had. He came in phenomenal shape. He brought excellent intensity. His shot-making ability was evident. The explosiveness. His interview was very good. Brandon Miller followed him, was in there yesterday in Charlotte. Not a terrible workout, but not at quite to the level of Scoot Henderson. He isn't in the same shape as Scoot Henderson. Brandon Miller is coming off an illness. He had mononucleosis in April, so he hasn't been training at the same level of Scoot Henderson. And so I'm told that it's I would say it leans Brandon Miller at this stage. Scoot Henderson very much in the conversation, number 2.
Woj?
That's right. I think Brandon Miller's bigger body of work is certainly going to be important here. I think organizations certainly, they're looking at the season Miller had, the position he plays, the belief among a lot of teams. This is going to be a multi-time All-Star. But Scoot Henderson certainly has that potential too. But I would agree with Jonathan, still leaning Brandon Miller. I would have Brandon Miller's name in pencil in Charlotte, perhaps not quite pen yet.
Zach, you were actually in the lottery room for the drawing. What do you see for the second and third pick?
I think Portland is the most interesting team in the draft, and as much as any team in the top 5 or 10 kind of holds the keys to both the draft and their own future. Do they care who Charlotte picks at number 2, or they think Charlotte is going to pick at number 2? Does that impact their thinking? And the interesting question to me is there's this idea that Portland can make the pick and take another young player, but that would mean trading Damian Lillard, or Or they can keep Damian Lillard, but that would mean trading the pick for veteran help. And I'm not so sure for the Blazers that it's that simple. I think there could be a middle path for them where they just say to Damian, look, this prospect we can get at number 3 is just too good. This is too great of an opportunity. We moved up in the draft. We've got to take advantage of it. We'll continue to build around you, maybe re-sign Jeremy Grant, try to bring in some free agents, try to make some trades, and at least for a little while navigate that middle path. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. Obviously, they could do anything, but I think they're the most interesting situation.
Well, I'm curious, what are you hearing about teams potentially looking up to move up into the top 10?
Yeah, and add one thing on to what Zach said. I don't know right now that there's a player out there that the Blazers could justify trading for, who's available, that they could get at number 3 that would justify giving up a potential all-star level player at that spot. And if that player doesn't become available, they're going to be very comfortable picking at 3. And as for teams who might move up, now the Jazz are a team that are already in the top 10. They're at number 9. They pick at 9, 16, and 28. And they're a team that potentially could move up higher than 9. They have the ability to package those picks. And if there's a player on the board that they don't think is going to get to them, they're in position to do that. You look at Oklahoma City at number 12. Now, that's their pick in this draft, but they have so many future picks that, again, they're the kind of teams that can give someone at 4, 5, 6, 7 something to think about getting more picks, getting some depth over perhaps the quality of staying in that spot and choosing a player.
Yeah, Jonathan, is there a player in your mind that you're looking at that maybe could move up this draft board?
One player that every team is studying right now is Kobe Buffkin. He has really helped himself in this pre-draft process just by not being available. Everybody's trying to get him into their gym. They're trying to get him into workouts. They're trying to interview him. They're trying to get his medical. And he has made himself sparse. So teams are starting to speculate. Does Kobe Buffkin have a promise? Does he know where he's going to be drafted already? You hear speculation about Washington at 8.
Motherfuckers don't know what they talking about, bro. They just now, bro. They just now got a saw them in, both raised up. Man, anti-racism committee. Yeah, it's like that in football. Damn. La Liga has reported tendencies of racial abuse towards him. Oh, that's like the league. La Liga. What's that? Yeah, Bill really finna get traded? Put him in the Portland. Yeah, how you gonna cut her shit off like that?
I don't think they accepted the word completely on Kyrie coming to the Lakers at some point. But most likely face the Kyrie to be back in Dallas. My goodness, I want you to keep your eye on David Harden.
That's like a line. Hey, he just like a cookie monster.
He's never really changed with Bradley Beal. Show him a way that they could be a contender. He's wanted to be a part of that. I think for them as an organization, they're across the college bag.
Man.
The last we've seen
Dame,
them
Russ, Harden, Bill. All these cats around the same area. Got the same skills. A lot of the same skills. A lot of the same skills.
Back to NBA today, Malik Andrews here with Zach Lowe, Adrian Wojnarowski.
Look at Vince. That's crazy, man.
They plan to work with Bradley Beal on exploring some trade scenarios if they do decide to reshape this roster. Where does that stand today?
Well, I think for Michael Winger, the new president in Washington,
man, Udoka. Go ahead and get Bill. Get Dame. Get him in Houston. All right.
Are out there for him. Can you get a good young player in draft picks? Are you just getting?
That's crazy, man. Signing to get a contract like that 5 years and then trading a year later. You know? Give me a lot to think about, man. I know we're looking good for the draft, but this making me think about a lot, man, after that loss, man.
Second apron, which a lot of teams are going to treat like a hard salary cap. Beal's a player who's the last 3 years of his deal $50 million, $53 million, $57 million a year. Certainly a big chunk of anybody's cap. And so I think now there's just getting a sense of what does a potential deal look like. And of course, where does Bradley Beal want to play? It might be a team that has great interest that he's not interested in going to.
Cam Johnson, little Team USA. Team USA sucks. Cam Johnson over here committing. Oh my God. No offense to Cam Johnson, but still, man. He's supposed to be the best 12 players in the league, bro. He'd be like Jimmy and Brown and Tatum, Jaylen Brown, KD, Kyrie, Steph, Draymond, Clay, Embiid. Wait, is Embiid? I don't think Embiid eligible to play there. I don't know. I don't think so. Bill, James, yeah, Cam Johnson.
It really feels like if they can find a spot that he and his agents agree on, that he could move on, and there are a number of contending teams, I think, good teams that will at least, as Will have said, kick the tires right now on just figuring out what is it going to take. Does it make sense for us? Because it is a huge contract, and no matter what happens with the cap in the next couple of years, it is going to still be a huge contract.
GG, Casey.
Right,
GG.
Wizards and Bradley Beal open to potentially a trade deal. We're a week away from the end of the draft. There's a whole lot of questions on what the other teams stand. So I'm hoping we can run through a couple of them. The Mavericks, right? They essentially tanked their way into the 10th pick. What are they waiting to do with that pick, really?
Dallas is very open to trading that 10th pick. But what they'd like to do is continue to get players in for workouts, get guys in front of them, and really understand who might be available to them in Dallas at number 10. There could be a player that they really love, or two players they might really, really like, that on draft night could find their way to them at 10 that might make more sense than a trade. So I think you gather up all that information. And I think typically for a team drafting where they are at 10, it's probably going to be a deal on the board, right? When all of a sudden, as the draft's playing out, somebody behind them.
Next season, we trading Pritchard and Bobo. We in the West trade Bobo though. Pritchard and Hero on the way out.
A veteran player ahead of the draft, and 10 is part of that. It is certainly the center position's important. I think for this Dallas team, they'll be on the market for that in conversations with other teams. But I think it'll be a while before we know whether Dallas knows if they're going to keep 10 or move on from it, but very open to it.
Vince, what would you like to see happen there?
Department of Justice to review the alliance between the PGA Tour and the Saudis.
You have to find a guy who
That's nuts.
You have to find a guy who can play with Luka, and you have to find the right star player who's okay with not having the ball in his hands all the time. Because Luka likes the ball in his hand, but Luka also has to make some sacrifices as well. I've definitely heard John Collins' name thrown around. He's a rebounder, a shot blocker athlete who opens the floor up for Luka to play his game. So I'd like to see them.
I can't believe we got Kyrie in Dallas, man.
Be patient and see what's there as far as the way the draft plays out.
Cleveland,
Either day they'll move it.
to Boston,
Another team that unexpectedly missed the postseason was Pelicans.
to Brooklyn, I think, to Dallas.
Yeah, the Pelicans at 14. Listen, this is a team that has fared very well in the draft in recent years. They have done a great job at the top of the lottery, and certainly further down, first round, second round. And so I think they're very comfortable picking at number 14. I think this is a team that needs to get healthy. Again, they can have low-cost depth for themselves at 14. So you never know if somebody becomes available like anybody else, that they might move up at. But organizations who have a very good draft track record, like the Pelicans, I think they typically believe they don't have to give up multiple assets to move around on the draft board.
What would you do with your David Griffin?
Well, one, I would trade Zion to Portland to get the number 3 pick.
Yeah,
And number 14, I would pick my pick. I think like what was just talked about, they have
for drafting great talent. David Griffin has one of the best eyes in the game for evaluating talent. But I would definitely consider trading Zion and getting the number 3 pick from Portland, because I believe that it's going to be Stu that they're going to get.
Zach, where do you fall on this?
I mean, I think it's interesting to flip the question around and ask, would Portland do that? The number 3 pick is a really valuable pick, and Zion has played 100 games and change in 4 seasons. I think that's actually more of a risky proposition for Portland, or at least more of a debate for them than people might think when they first hear Zion for a draft pick. They've got to do that. I think the Blazers would have a lot of long meetings about whether that's actually worth the risk, whether they can get Zion to stay healthy and in shape. Those are big uncertainties right now.
Well, Zach, not really, because the one person that they have to consider keeping healthy, keeping happy, if you're the Portland Trail Blazers, is Damian Lillard. And I understand Zion's history as far as his health, but if you could get him on the team, that shows some type of urgency that you're trying to contend and trying to better the roster to please Damian Lillard, so that you won't be having to trade him on draft night.
My passes 2 on 41. How may I help you today? All right, and give us about 10 minutes and come on through the drive-thru. We'll have you ready, okay? Thank you.
My favorite thing,
I love that hot dog.
hot dog. What makes your hot dog so good? I don't know. I think it's the chili. It's the cooking.
Without any efforts to restore or maintain some of these wetlands, we're talking about this area just becoming open water.
Home to 2 million people, Louisiana's coast supplies the nation with a quarter of its seafood and exports more than $120 billion in goods and services to the rest of the United States. But it's disappearing at a rapid pace. Since 1932, the state has lost roughly 2,000 square miles, about a quarter of its coastal land. And the state could lose up to 3,000 square miles more in the next 50 years.
A combination of us levying the rivers, kind of keeping it in place, the subsidence that occurs, the sea level rise that occurs, as well as these canals that have been dug for different industries, all are contributing to the land loss that we see in the coast of Louisiana.
A set of young entrepreneurs are leading an effort to preserve the unique landscape of coastal Louisiana.
Here in Louisiana, we lose a football field's worth of land every 100 minutes due to coastal erosion, and so many of our coastal restoration projects are actually struggling to get sediment.
Francisca Troutman was a senior at Tulane University when she and her classmate Max Stites stumbled upon a solution to this problem while pondering a different one altogether.
We were enjoying a bottle of wine one night and then just sort of thought about how it would end up in a landfill, because there's essentially no glass recycling in the entire state of Louisiana. And we decided to take action that night and do something about that issue.
In February 2020, the pair founded Glass Half Full.
Glass Half Full recycles glass from around New Orleans. We convert that glass into sand and gravel, and then we use it for coastal restoration, disaster relief, construction, and a bunch of other things. Starting this as a young person in college is definitely not the easiest, and so there's just been so many things that we've learned along the way, and I think that's something about Gen Z, is that we're sort of able to adapt and Google literally whatever we need to know. We Googled glass to sand machine, and that's how this all started. So we are looking at our glass processing system. Once the glass is in the mountain, it's loaded into the hopper of our machine here. And then it travels up the conveyor belt where it's crushed by a hammer mill system. And then all of the things that are glass, so the sand and the gravel, will travel up this conveyor belt and go into a shaker vibratory screener and be separated by size. This crushing system creates sizes of sand ranging from like very fine sand up to a gravel, and each size of sand or gravel has a different use. So this is the coarse sand that we make, and this is the exact size that we use for coastal restoration. And we use a coarse sand because it's harder to erode, and the plants love it.
The company has partnered with researchers at Tulane University to make sure their sand is safe and effective for coastal restoration.
My name is Sunshine Van Dale, and I'm a co-investigator on the Recoast project between Tulane and Glass Half Full.
Recoast was one of 6 teams that received a grant from the National Science Foundation to work on ocean-related challenges.
A big part of our goal is to test whether or not the crushed glass is safe for the ecosystem. My part in particular is looking at vegetation for marshes and swamps. The darker sand is dredged material from the Mississippi River. The pale green color is crushed recycled glass. We're about to end this experiment, and we've done some measurements already on the growth to be able to see that there's really no difference between the sedges that are growing in crushed recycled glass versus in the dredge from the bottom of the Mississippi River. Other parts of the ecological testing team have found that the crushed recycled glass is safe for animals. It's been used safely with some fish species, with oysters, with barnacles.
The recycled glass has also shown promising results outside of the lab.
We've been partnered with the Pointe-au-Chien tribe for a couple of years now, working really closely with them on how we can use recycled glass sand to improve coastal restoration projects on their land. They're truly on the forefront of coastal erosion and climate change.
Coastal erosion in the Pointe-au-Chien area has a long history.
What we're looking at is a representation or a rendering of how the Mississippi River formed south central, southeast Louisiana coast over the last 10,000 years. Each of these kind of white blobs represents a period of time, roughly 1,500 to 2,000 years, where the Mississippi River was moving down through that area. So the Pointe-au-Chien area in here, was built over the last several thousand years because the Mississippi River, its distributaries, were delivering water and sediment and nutrients here. But now that the Mississippi River is in this path, it's levied off. These distributaries have been cut off from getting the river water, the sediment, and the nutrients that historically came down to maintain these areas. The Pointe-au-Chien and surrounding communities are really under a lot of stress.
But there are other factors leading to coastal erosion in communities like...
All fair, Perk. All fair. I'm just saying I don't think it's as much of a no-brainer as people might think when they see that name in highlights on the billboard, because the frank reality of Zion Williamson so far is he doesn't play. He doesn't play. The talent doesn't matter if it doesn't translate to actual games. Now, if he stays healthy, he's an all-NBA player. We all know that, and that would be for Portland to determine what needs to happen for Zion to stay on the floor. Can we do that? Is our medical team able to do that? Those are all big questions, because that number 3 pick, if you poll around the league, I think this number 3 pick is a little more valuable than even the average number 3 pick, because it's either going to be Brandon Miller or Scoot Henderson. So I think that pick is more valuable than, again, the 3 pick might be in an average draft.
Well, let's put a bow on this for us. A week away, what do you have your eye on as we inch towards the draft?
Listen, I think certainly the trade market, built around Bradley Beal, how that impacts draft night. If there is a deal to be done, does Washington want to get another pick in this draft? Is it future drafts? And certainly, I think the very top history shows very few teams are trading out of the top 3. And I think especially, we talk about it, the new collective bargaining agreement, having young talent on controllable contracts, especially in a market like Portland that is not going to attract big free agents. It is with great risk that you would trade out of there, especially if you think there's a potential all-star player down the road that you're going to get as a teenager at number 3.
Woj, thank you very much. The draft officially 1 week away on ESPN and ABC. Speaking of the draft, still to come on our show, projected #1 overall pick Victor Wembanyama. Do you know what he's doing right now, Perk?
Dominate.
He is playing, literally as we speak. We have must-see highlights right after this. More NBA Today after the break. Play a little chop it or drop it. Perk, here's how it works.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the subject, you say we're going to chop it. If you want to move on, you say let's drop it. Get it? Got it? Good. Let's start in Los Angeles because Hall of Fame center Lakers legend Shaquille O'Neal, he told Bally Sports that if the Lakers wanted to give LeBron a statue, I'd be fine with it. That's what he said. LeBron just finished his 5th full season in a Lakers uniform. He has brought a title to the team back in 2020. So chop it or drop it. LeBron should have that statue.
Well, in honor of Mike Malone and the Denver Nuggets today, we're going to drop this. We will not talk about the Lakers.
Oh, look at you. Yeah. We should get you and Michael should have some matching
in Cleveland anyway.
Moving on then to Minnesota, where all-star forward Karl Anthony Towns, he joined our friend Patrick Beverly on the Pat Bev podcast. He had some interesting comments about his legacy and what he's going to leave behind when it's all said and done. Did you hear this part? No. Take a listen.
I'm going to put it like this. I feel like when my time's up and I retire and I put the shoes up and I say, you know what, Pat? Me, the kids, and the wife, we're going to head out to the sunset and enjoy life. I feel like there's going to be people who are going to say, you know, that I changed the game. And I'm going to be very appreciative of that. Everything's up for stipulation. And you know what I like to say? Is that no matter when this is all over, that there's going to be kids coming up saying that they're going to be able to play a different way because I played in NBA and did it a different way.
Look, bad things happen. You will have other opportunities to succeed.
When people forget that, it's easy to get stuck in a bad situation.
Especially if they add in drugs or alcohol.
They can't think long game if they drunk or high.
Get more keys at hustlestrive.com.
Versatility. All electric for short trips. Combustion and electric for longer. The Mazda CX-90 plug-in hybrid.
All right, Zach. Chop it or drop it. I know Perk's a little baffled here. Chop it or drop it. Count as a point.
You do?
We're chopping it, and I'm in a good mood. So I'm going to be nice.
Okay.
I'm going to be nice.
Okay.
Number one, no one is arguing with you, Kat, about that you might be the greatest shooting big man of all time. You don't need to declare it anymore. No one's arguing with you. Number two, and here's as politely as I can put it, let's just hold off talking about legacies before you either turn 30 or win a playoff series. And I'm not saying it's Cat's fault that the Timberwolves haven't won a playoff series since he's joined the team. That organization has famously, infamously been a mess at all levels for a long time. But he has not played up to his standards in the playoffs. He played well in the last 3 games of their first round series until he fouled out in 2 of them. So I'm just saying, just like
but my breath bad. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless. I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial. How you wanna go back? How you wanna do it? I don't backtrack, man. I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Get them crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Get them crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today.
102 Jams, NBA young boy is only 1 year younger than me. This man is 20.